In 18 years of me teaching adults how to dance in social settings, only about 5% of them knows how to move the arms. In today's video, I'm going to show you what not to do with the arms so that you don't look awkward on the dance floor. I'm very happy to announce that I'm going to be teaching you live. It's going to be a free class on Zoom probably, where you'll be able to not only dance with me, but I'll be able to answer your questions, break down any moves that you struggle with, and I'll also give you my tips on how to practice the most efficient way, so that can help you learn. If you want to know the details about the live class, I have a website below. I have a page where you can leave your email. Once I have all the details, such as the date, for example, I'm going to email you so you'll be able to register for that event. This live session is available for anyone over 25 years old. And remember, if you currently look like this and you want to look like that, you can join hundreds of adults who learn with me inside my online dance program. I'm going to leave a link below so you can sign up for a free consultation with me. And let's see if we can work together to help you become that skilled and confident social dancer. Guys, whatever you're doing with the arms, make sure it appears random. It doesn't have to be random. You can still kind of prepare what to do, but don't repeat the same action over and over so that it looks planned. For example, if you're doing two-step, you're not going to be going, every single beat, bend and bend and bend, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't look natural. Whatever you're doing with the arms, it has to appear random. So it always will look better if you're just moving the arms. Don't think of the arm movements as dance moves. You're not doing any specific action really. You're just moving the arms, and that will look way more natural. Number 2, arms should always, always, always complement whatever else you're doing with the body. So for example, if I'm doing a smooth figure 8, I'm not going to bend the arms like this or do like a sharp movement because it doesn't go with what my hips are doing. It looks unnatural. It looks like I don't know how to move the arms with that hip movement. So if you're doing something that is continuous on the bottom, so for example, hip roll, figure 8, you're not going to do a set action with the arms where you stop on beat, because those are two different rhythmic patterns that don't go together. Instead, what you're going to do is, if your hips are moving continuously, your arms will move smoothly as well. So you're not going to be stopping the arms on beat. It doesn't make sense. This movement looks fine if we're doing something with the feet. You can definitely bring the arms back. It's a type of movement that goes together with footwork, but not with the hips. You're not going to swing the arms like that. It looks ridiculous. Always remember, smooth movements on the bottom, smooth movements with the arms. Sharper movements, meaning moves on beat with the feet, for example, such as steps, step to the front, side to side. Then you're doing the arm movements where the arms also stop on beat. That simply will go together better.
Make me a whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better.
If you don't want to be very noticeable, avoid big movements. So if you're making the movements big, if you're taking up a lot of space with the arms, you're going up and down to the side, there's just more space around you. It's literally how, like animals who want to appear bigger, they, for example, bears, I'm thinking, they kind of like stand up if they encounter another, I don't know where I'm going with this, but you know what I mean. Like the animals, when they just take up more space, they are more intimidating, they're more noticeable. And same thing on the dance floor. If you're taking much space, if you're moving the arms all around, you are bringing attention to yourself because your movements are bigger. So all power to you. Do it if you already know how to dance and you want to be in the center of attention. Then those big arm movements will look great. But if you're just a beginner who just wants to blend in, to feel comfortable, to blend in with others on the dance floor, keep the movements small. Keep them in your personal space. Kind of just in front of you, always bend. Don't straighten them anywhere because, again, this will bring attention to you. Point number 4, I think. Don't do technical movements if you just want to groove to the music, if you want to just do natural looking movements. It will look weird if you're doing like robot arms with, a basic step.
And I'm so thankful that you found me.
or you're trying to wave or do any type of like show-off moves, they don't go well with just casual groove moves that you would do at a club or at a wedding, unless maybe you're in the middle of a circle, like there's a dance circle forming around you and you just want to show off, then that's fine. But if you want to just blend in with others, those arm movements will look very out of place. Whatever you're doing, don't repeat the same arm moves for too long. For some reason, when you do it with other movements, for example, footwork, or you're moving the hips and you repeat the same movement for even like 10-15 seconds, that's okay. If you do the same thing with the arms for that long, immediately that will make you look robotic. For example, even if I'm changing the steps and I'll just use a simple bend, I'm changing the steps but my arms don't change, it just doesn't look good. I look stuck, like I don't know what to do. You want to change the arms from time to time, and when I teach my clients in my online program, I tell them to do a mix of 3 things. Number 1 would be different actions. So any movements that you've learned, for example, from my tutorials, this would be the first kind of part of what you're doing with the arms. For example, again, a simple bend, that's an action, a snap, a scoop, any movement that you can kind of name would be an action, right? So that's number 1. Number 2 is your own movements that come naturally to you. So whatever it is, everyone has their own. You want to be able to just move the arms smoothly, and it's nothing specific, but yet the arms move continuously. Let me know if you want me to do a video on that, I can. Number 3 is taking breaks. So if you move the arms the entire song all the time, it will look forced, and you don't want to look like that. So instead, you can, from just at least for a few seconds, keep the arms in one position, they don't have to move, and that's how you kind of mix it in with whatever else you're doing with the arms, and this looks the most natural. So moving the arms and how you move the arms, it makes a huge difference in how you're dancing and how you look. Because if you don't know what to do with the arms, or your arms are super stiff and rigid, they will spoil the look of everything else that you're doing. Example, if I'm moving the hips and my hips look fine, but then my arms are weird, immediately my hip movement looks awful. You see what I mean? So what you're doing with the hands, with the arms, is very, very important. And keep in mind, arms are the first thing people see when they watch you dance. When you're on the dance floor, they won't see the feet that much. They see the upper body, so be careful with the arms. Let me give you another example. This is my client Claire. This is what she looked like before we started working together. You can see her arms are very stiff, very rigid. She doesn't look good. Her body looks stiff overall because of her arms mostly. And then this is her progress video. You can already see the difference. This is what we were able to do so far. You can see the arm movements are complementing whatever she's doing with the body, and everything started to look much, much smoother. I'm very excited for you to start applying all these tips, and remember that if you need my help and guidance through the entire learning process from start to finish, when it comes to building skills specifically for social dancing, such as rhythm, coordination, your ability to improvise, to dance by yourself, whenever you go out. If you want to learn with my feedback, with my personalized guidance and help, feel free to book a free consultation with me at the link below, and let's see if we can work together inside my online program. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you found this video helpful, and let me know in the comments what else should I teach you. I'm running out of ideas, so definitely let me know so I can create more tutorials. I hope they are helpful. I'm going to see you in my next tutorial.
And you're off my radar now.